Joachim Kroll. Joachim Kroll, known as the Ruhr Cannibal or the Duisburg Man-Eater, was a German serial killer who terrorized the Ruhr region from the 1950s until his arrest in 1976. Born on April 17, 1933, in Hindenburg, Kroll was the youngest of 8 children in a family plagued by poverty and the horrors of World War II. His early life was marked by developmental delays and a lack of education, which contributed to his later actions. A life of horror. Kroll began his killing spree in 1955, targeting young women and children. His modus operandi was to strangle his victims, engage in necrophilia, and then dismember their bodies. Disturbingly, Kroll would also consume parts of his victims, earning him the moniker the Ruhr Cannibal. His murders went unnoticed for years, as he carefully selected his victims from isolated areas, leaving little evidence behind. Kroll's preference for vulnerable individuals, particularly children, made him one of the most feared figures in Germany during his years of activity. His ability to evade capture for over 2 decades is attributed to his unassuming appearance and the meticulous care he took in covering his tracks. Capture and confession. Kroll's reign of terror came to an end on July 3, 1976, when a plumbing issue in his apartment led to the discovery of human remains clogging the pipes. When police investigated, Kroll calmly confessed to the murders, providing chilling details about his crimes. He admitted to killing at least 14 people, though the actual number of victims may have been higher. During his trial, Kroll's defense centered around his intellectual deficiencies, as he was found to have an IQ of 76, placing him in the borderline intellectual functioning category. However, the sheer brutality of his crimes left little room for leniency. Kroll was convicted of 8 murders and sentenced to life in prison. Legacy. Joachim Kroll's case is one of the most disturbing in the history of German crime. His ability to evade capture for so long, coupled with the gruesome nature of his crimes, has left a lasting impact on the collective consciousness of the region. Kroll died in prison on July 1, 1991, but his story continues to be a subject of study for criminologists and psychologists, who seek to understand the mind of a man capable of such monstrous acts. Kroll's legacy is a grim reminder of the capacity for evil that can exist in seemingly ordinary individuals, and his story serves as a warning of the importance of vigilance in protecting society's most vulnerable members. The horrors of his crimes and the terror he inflicted on his victims' families will not soon be forgotten.